And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida Atlantic's offense will go on the attack first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So FIU's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fights off the defender. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt. Wants to make a play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. They give it to him again. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Caught in the backfield. It's Clapp. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. 3rd down coming. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Turns it on at midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Pressure coming. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's McNeil. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Caught over the middle. It's Zimmerman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Platt. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Hands it off. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Running a screen pass on 3rd down can be feast or famine, and people going hungry after that one.
Yeah, defense, great job in a critical down and distance on 3rd down, anticipating that this offense may try to sneak one by them on that screen pass. Nothing happening there.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Proctor. Buys a little time with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Going with the counter play here. Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. We reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. He'll pull it down. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's a heat. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Tackled at the 31, they'll give him 6 on the play. The Owls come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun on third down. Under fire. At the 20, he's got space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Quick step and go. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Owls. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Proctor. Flushed out of the pocket. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. On the move, it's Terrell. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on first and goal. Motion from the wideout. A first down run on the doorstep. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Cantrell. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Carter. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Wants to fire on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Send the tight end in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. FIU will line up to punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Owls in the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. The The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the right. This dude is just a master along the sideline, getting that foot in bounds for the nice gain. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. Going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls!
Well, the defense is going to be kicking themselves for that. They knew coming into this game they had to stop this wide receiver, and it wasn't just going to be catching the football. They knew they might see him in the run game as well. Really good timing on the reverse call there. Down in the red zone, the defense just not able to catch up and make a tackle.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dawson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Proctor. Rushes on him. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Henry. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's McNeil. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's McNeil. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Pressure coming. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And holding on to a 1st half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Get it out on the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle. It's McNeil. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. FIU pushing tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, FIU. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Clapp. Looking for room at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Brings up second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. What a cut. Now he's loose. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum.
Turning it on! And the ball's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Hand off from the shotgun. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Got room to work. Makes one man miss. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Safe completion on the screen. Looking for room at the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. FIU set up with another first down. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him in the flat. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the ground with the back. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Shakes off the defender.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The screen, he's got wheels. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Caught over the middle, it's Carter. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks, it's Carter. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And wings it incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Going up top again. Catch in the middle, it's Dawson. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Here's the pressure. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback got it himself. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for space, it's Terrell. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. The give on the option. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Intercepted by Florida International. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You got to throw the football.
Breaks into the open. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. Wants to keep it in the air. Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Looking to throw. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Pucks it out of the air. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They're going to run it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Panthers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. You know what's great about rivalry games?